Hi, my name is Alyssa and I'm a physical therapist here at Elite PT. I'm going to talk today a little bit about the importance of foam rolling and different muscles that you can foam roll and how to perform the activity. Today we're going to focus on the lower body, so we're going to get over your quads, your hamstrings, your piriformis, and your IT band. I have Emily here. She's going to demonstrate a little bit each muscle group that we're going to foam roll. We're going to start with our quads. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay on top of the foam roller with it perpendicular to you. Kind of get a feel which one feels tighter. Once you find that, you're going to place the leg that you're not foam rolling on over top of the leg that you're foam rolling, like that, and lean your body like she kind of did towards that side. And what you're going to do is you're going to walk your hands up and back. It's nice and slow. You do not want to do this fast. You're going to do it nice and slow. Why you're doing that is because what foam rolling is trying to do is trying to get that superficial tissue layer as well as work out any knots or trigger points that you might have. Doing it fast isn't going to get as great a benefit. So nice and slow, go up and down your muscle, the front of your thigh, until you find a spot that you feel is the most tender. You're going to stay on that spot. You're going to make sure you keep breathing, and you're going to stay on it for 30 seconds or as long as you can tolerate. If it's 15 seconds, that's okay. You're going to do that. If that's the only spot that bothers you, you only have to do that one. If you can find another spot, you can go up and down until you find different spots on both of your quads. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do your IT band. So if you can imagine from this position, you're just going to roll onto one side. So your IT band is along the outside of your leg here. Starts up at your hip and goes down into your knee. Okay? So you're going to kind of lay on it sideways. You can put your legs scattered so that they're both touching, but it's best to have the top leg touching the ground and the bottom one kind of like elevated. So the same concept, what you're going to do is you're going to go back and forth on top of the IT band until you find an area that is the most tender. Tends to be down closer to the knee or up towards your hip. So you're going to go back and forth. Once you find a spot, you stay on that spot for as long as you can tolerate. Alright, our next exercise is Emily's going to come off the foam roller, nice and slow, and it's going to be the hamstrings, okay? So to do the hamstrings, you're going to sit on top of the foam roller to start, with your hands supporting behind you. Then what you're going to do is you're going to start rolling the foam roller backwards, until you get into your hamstrings, which are looking at the back of your thighs, okay? Once you find one that you know which one you're going to focus on, you're going to lean more towards that side. So what Emily's going to do is kind of bring her arms forward a little bit. And then lean up towards that side cross the leg over and lean towards the side. So it's kind of like doing the opposite of what we did with the quads. Again, same concept, roll up and down until you find a spot. Nice and slow. Once you find it, stay on that spot. You want to make sure you go all the way down towards your knee and then all the way up towards your bottom of your butt. Okay? And the last one is for your piriformis, or your butt muscles. So what you're going to do is she's going to bring her feet back to neutral. She's going to scooch up on the foam roller so she's sitting on it. Okay? She's going to cross one leg over the other. So the leg that you cross over is the leg that you're targeting. So in this case, we'll have her switch here so that you can see. She's going to cross, so it's going to be her left butt area. So what she's going to do is she's going to lean her body onto that side until she feels it, and then once she feels it, she's going to this one's more of a shorter roll, doesn't take up as much space, so she's going to go until she feels the spot that is the most tender and stay on that one. You have to make sure you lean off of it so that your other side is off the foam roller a little bit, but you don't want to be completely over so that you're like that and you're off balance. So there's a slight tilt. Okay?